fantasy football season, thank God. I'm Buster Brown, and the show is Redemption Rehab. And if you tuned in today, it's for one reason. You want to start winning championships in fantasy football. And that starts on draft day with a solid draft. So let's take a look at draft strategies for position players, like tight ends. Every position player is important, so let's hit the chalkboard and check out the facts. Check out waiver wire availability. Waiver wire availability for tight ends is less than 10%. Good luck finding a quality tight end for the year on the waiver wire. It just doesn't happen. Rookies usually take time to develop, mostly because of the speed of the game. But rookie tight ends are usually less productive than any other position players, including running backs and wide receivers. Let's check out the facts. Did you know that since 2000, there's only been 5 rookie tight ends that landed in the top 10 in scoring in the NFL on that year? Let me give you those 5, starting with number 1. It was Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski caught 42 receptions for 546 yards with a whopping 10 TDs and a top 10 ranking of 5th among tight ends in 2010. Who was the number 2 rookie tight end? Evan Ingram caught 64 passes for 722 yards and 6 TDs for a top 10 tight end ranking of 5th in fantasy football in 2017. That's a big deal for a tight end to make the top 10 tight end list in scoring. Who were the other 3? Let me give them to you, because it's only happened 5 times in the last 19 years since year 2000. Number 3 was Jeremy Shockey of the New York Giants. Number 4 was John Carlson. And the last one to end up in the top 10 fantasy scoring tight ends was Randy McMichael in 2002. That's it. Those are the facts. Rookie tight ends usually don't produce. For whatever reason is, and if you take one and he's your number 1 player, good luck. I make a habit of never doing it. I'd much rather go with a 2nd or 3rd year player that has learned the ropes. So where does that leave us on the position priority list when it comes to tight ends? Tight ends are number 3. Why? They're more important than picking quarterbacks. They're more important than picking defenses. They're more important than picking kickers. Why? They're just so hard to come by because of availability. So what rounds do you draft a priority tight end? From rounds 3 to 6. How do I go about picking a tight end? What I do is I do a tier list. I do tight ends in tiers 1, 2, and 3. And rounds 3 and 4 are my tier 1. Those are my priority tight ends. If one of them falls to me, then I'll probably grab them. If one of my tier 1 tight ends doesn't fall to me, then I'm looking to get a priority tight end in rounds 5 to 6. For some reason, if I get shut out in my top 2 tiers, I'm going to go to tier 3 and pick a tight end from the best of the rest, from rounds 7 to 12, and I just may end up taking more than 1, 2, or 3 to fill in a position of weakness. And if I'm weak at tight end, I'm okay with that, because I've been winning championships for years as long as I'm only weak at one position, and normally it's at tight end. Why? Because people take the ones I like earlier than I'm willing to pull the trigger. So in summary, you should be familiar with all position players coming into the league, but tight end's important because if you find a rookie or a 2nd or a 3rd year player as a sleeper at tight end, you've got a huge advantage simply because they're so hard to find. I'm Buster Brown. This is Redemption Rehab. Good luck.